recently. It's going to be near impossible to take down this Polish fiend. So here we are, quarterfinals of the FACEIT Level 10 Thursday Cup. Let's watch Matr0x first here, as he picks up this mega health. Just quickly getting the shaft. Got a couple of shards. And he decides, no, I don't want to go and pick up this yellow armor. I'm going to stick on this side, might do a circle jump over to the rail. I'm going to pick this one up, easy peasy. Still lacking those rockets, but being first to rail is going to be very critical. Lands a good shot. Oh, some nice plasma damage here from Ince. He's still got the shaft, but he doesn't want to move forward. Oh, it didn't get picked up. Matr0x almost failing pretty heavily then. And sadly, we don't have item timings here on this public server. So I'm going to try and time for you guys. Which might be difficult whilst I'm talking. But 1 minute in and Ince still hasn't given his life away, so that's a good sign. Maybe if he gets at least a good 100-100 stack or so, he could pick up a favourable fight. And this is his map pick, remember. Whoa. I didn't really see Ince there when he shot that rail. I don't know if that was a spam shot or prediction or what, but that was some hardcore railing. Someone says they're getting random freezes. So I'm not dropping any frames. So I don't know if it's because the Twitch servers are busy or if it's, you know, a server that I've picked. But it's not me, guys. I'm honestly not dropping any frames. Some shared rails, back and forth. Matr0x in a vastly superior position at the moment. So yeah. Apologies with the freezes, but there's nothing I can do about it. It's just getting caught on the side. Didn't even realise that. Now he's stuck in this little staircase. Easy peasy for Matr0x. And there was just a few situations there where Ince was taking a load of shots he shouldn't have been receiving. Just by looking the wrong way and offering just the slightest of angles. Matr0x abused it, exploited it. And Ince suffered because of it. And here's another aggressive move. Can Ince get a good rocket? Looks for the air shot, but not going to be able to pick it up. I thought that rail would actually help him over, but it didn't at all. Let's have a look at Ince. 15 health. Poor guy. And no, guys, this is just a quarter-final. We're going to be moving over to the semis between Backstein and Demon after this. Ince just looked for a cheeky rocket, but the thing is, he's barely getting any accurate times. Okay, so he's going to hear Mega then. And he really wants these shards desperately. He's got to be very careful here. He's actually going to go for the shaft fight up here on this red armor level. He's going to pick up red and deny it. This is good though, because Matr0x really doesn't have that much to play with at the moment. Ince is going to be able to get a rocket launcher. We've got mega health up at about 10 seconds. And Matr0x, the weakest we've seen him so far this game. This is a good time for Ince to do something special. One rail onto him, that's going to hurt him a little bit, but he should be able to get this red armor if he drops to it. There's got to be Ince's. He drops. Goes for the rocket jump, but he falls down. Only takes one rail though. I really would like to compare some stacks. Oh. Now that hurts. And straight through. A little bit over aggressive. Didn't listen out or watch his side. Matr0x now making it 3-0, and he's going to be back into full control in just a moment. There's the mega pickup. There's going to be red up right now. And we're going to see the red spawning about 5 seconds before mega, at around 55 mark. Ince looking for a couple shots. Matr0x looked like he wanted a chase. But Ince does some nice maneuvers and manages to avoid contact. Oh, big rocket. 10 seconds until red. Is Ince going to be able to pull something magic here? There's still a lot of time for him, and he's managing to kind of, you know, shut down the wound. He's not taking too much damage. A big rocket, and Matr0x kills himself. There's some immense damage we just saw there by Ince. And let's watch him now. It's going to be about 10 seconds now until Red's up. He looks for a rocket, does get a big one, and cleans up the frag here. And Red up right now. Right now. There we go. Oh, LG on LG. Who's going to be able to pick us up? Matr0x! Ince just walked right into it. There was little dodging. And Matr0x is going to live with 6 health left. He does get the 25 HP bubble. Matr0x might be able to get this 50 armor as well. And that's not good for him. Ince, 2 seconds until Red. He's surely got to get this. It's up right now. Matr0x drops down onto him. He can pick up the frag, but he doesn't get the benefits of that extra armor. And do we have a Mega coming soon, or is that just Ince? Kind of just desperate for some positioning here. And there it is, Ince floating around the sides. It's going to be LG first. He manages to initiate. And it is a tied game. Ince doing a fantastic job here on Campgrounds. Keeping it very close. Looking for some spam at the top. He's not going to get it. He really needs a railgun. And Matr0x is going to be able to make it over. And he's going to pick up that yellow armor. Ince really needs to secure this next red if he wants to have a decent chance in the next minute and a half. Oh, Red's up. He's not going to get it, and we're seeing some pretty harsh lag at the moment. I don't think that's me. Oh no, I'm getting some drop frames now. That is me skipping, guys. I hope it's going to iron out in a second. Oh, Ince with some good damage. I'm just going to shout at my flatmates soon in case they're downloading. That could be what's causing it. No, that occasion it wasn't Twitch, guys. That was just me. But it has calmed down now, and it should be working fine once again. Maybe it's the servers I'm running with. Wow, Ince just got a big direct rocket, and he's still holding a really good stack. I did hear Matr0x's player model screaming a little bit. I can say shouting. And Ince, he's just grabbed a yellow, a mega, a red. He's finally got a railgun. We could see him take the lead here and go 1-0 up against Matr0x. This would be massive for him. This would be such a good advantage, especially with 2 maps that he's still pretty competent at. Oh, Ince misses an opportunity. We might have red spawning before mega. Oh, and he's just given that one away. Mega's up. Ince goes for that instead. He does hit that rail. That's important. And he doesn't go through the hallway. If he went through the hallway, Matr0x could have peeked again and probably landed another shot. And he's going to get this yellow fish shot that spawns up right now. Ince managing to minimize any injuries so far. He's going to get this red armor. It's going to be an aggressive move. Matr0x gets an air rocket. Ince looks for more shots, but Matr0x quicker on getting the LG out, but he's going to crater. Wow, what a fight between these 2 players. The thing is, though, Ince has just given away, I think, a railgun that dropped on the floor. Oh, and Matr0x doesn't quite make it. And there's red up in just a second. Ince is ahead, but he's a minute left, and now he's out of control. Let's watch Matr0x. Does look for the jump shot through the arches. Seeing a fantastic play here, and we might see one more dramatic fight before the 10-minute mark. Oh, and Ince is going to walk right into him. This is surely going to be a tied game. Matr0x picks it up. It's 3-3. Ince throwing that away in the last moment. It's going to be on the plasma. I don't think he got hold of the red armor. And Matr0x is back into the lead, so with 30 seconds to go, now Ince is finding himself behind. And here's Matr0x looking over. Ince went super aggressive there. He expected some kind of shot from the Polish player. He drops down. Oh, he's going to jump over, but he's looking for such hard shots, back-to-back rails. Matr0x brings it to 2 difference. Guys, that's going to be GG. Air rocket to finish the game off. What was Ince playing at, guys? What just happened? He hit 60% rail, but it was just 5 rail shots he fired. I mean, really, Ince, you had that game. It was all yours. And Matr0x just completely plunged into all of your hope and desires. As someone in Spec says, this knife gift to Matr0x, and I totally agree. It was even wrapped as well. I can't believe that happened, guys, really. And just so you guys know, I am going to be streaming the Quake Cup this Sunday on this channel, so do hit the subscribe button. It will be notified as it goes online. And if you haven't got that Twitch account, either make it or find me on Twitter, twitter.com/zootlive, and I'll definitely be notifying people there as well. Everywhere I'll be notifying people. You won't be able to get away from it. But yeah, so FACEIT is going to be doing a Counter-Strike this weekend. All weekend it's going to be going on. It's going to be the Esports Heaven Mad Cats tournament. The LAN event in Vienna, externally covered by FACEIT themselves. So they're going to have that sexy production going on if you want to watch that. But of course, if you're a die-hard Quake fan, I'm going to be covering the duel, the 5th cup in the Winter Championship. It's going to be halfway, the halfway mark, to see what the points are going to be like. It could be pretty telling. We still got Cooler, Cypher, Pavel with very few points. It is Matr0x, Demon, and Evil actually who are the point leaders at the moment, and who are really carrying the championship on. FaZe is also up there, but he, of course, he's not going to be able to participate, as he's going to be flying back to Australia. I'm pretty sure they use my config. I don't know. I thought they were really... What's the difference between my config here and the one they use at FACEIT? Because I thought I transferred them. If I didn't, then I'll definitely alter it. I mean, transfer it over to them. It's CSGO. CS 1.6 and Source are pretty much dead in terms of LAN events now. But guys, here we are. This is map 2 of the quarterfinals between Matr0x and Ince. We are following Ince off the beginning here. He's got that red spawn, and he decides he's going to avoid going up to the top level to pick up... Oh, that grenade connected. Yeah, avoid going up to that top level where the rockets are. He probably would have encountered a pretty bloodthirsty Matr0x. I'm just checking that my frames aren't dropping there. I has the cute pink ribbons everywhere. What? Wow, Ince. Sorry, I just got distracted a little bit there. Yeah, Ince finally. He's got the plasma. He still needs a shaft and a rocket launcher. He does pick up the first that I mentioned. Still needs that rocket launcher, but you know, when you haven't got full control, it's really troublesome going out there. Because if you just go out to the middle and you find your opponent is on his way in, you just get easily trapped, you easily get taken down, and Ince doesn't want to be the first to make this mistake here. He's got the shaft, he wants to in fact bait Matr0x out to maybe get more rocket ammo or something like that. There, he does find a little bit of damage, still got 100. Looking just fine, did check to see if that mega had spawned, and now he heard it. He knows that Matr0x picked it up. And he's got red timing as well, so you know, he did watch Matr0x pick up both those major items, but now he's got timing on both of them. He's got some nice LG damage, but Matr0x's initial rocket was so strong. A pretty good lightning gun fight between the two of them, but Matr0x has just so much health and armor that it was always going to be him. picking up that frag. Look at that, Matr0x 21% LG. Ince hitting 45. But it's going to be another frag here for the pole. And it was Ince with the grenades, just trying to search some kind of damage. And Matr0x can go back to the center position, looking for Ince. Ince was like, oh, you're on the other side and I'll surprise you. Nope, you got caught out. What the hell? That plasma. So much plasma damage. That was about 250, 300 damage that he just did with that. Ince is looking to pick up this next red. It is up right now. Matr0x tries to drop onto it. He misses the drop down. The 50 health bubbles there. Oh, he's got to be careful. He's got so little ammunition left, but you know, if Matr0x knew, he probably could have charged him there. That plasma was astonishing. We've had some very interesting frags already this cup. I think namely the best one so far has been RZD, Air Rocket on Furious Heights, just as Demon was going for the mega health, and then pinning with the LG. Just a combination of the two. Though Ince is getting caught out this time. The drop down works for Matr0x on this occasion. Aggression from Ince, but not gonna work. I think he was just trying to be a little too clever for his own good. And Matr0x is back on the leaderboard here. 3-0 now. Ince is down to 0. Oh, is there more plasma from Ince? Is it gonna be enough to pick up a frag? We've got 22 health left, 2 HP for Matr0x. He's got to stop doing this to himself. Ince is gonna get this red armor. Oh, and Matr0x kills himself. Let's go watch Ince now. Oh, he's got no lightning gun ammo. It's gonna be an air rocket for Ince, and then Ince goes to the fire. This is... both these guys aren't really playing Quake anymore. They've forgotten what to do, but Ince is gonna get another frag. Machine gun is gonna work for him. He's got even better accuracy with a machine gun than he has with a lightning gun. So Ince is in control, despite that minor hiccup where both the players kind of went a little bit special. I think it was special at least. Oh, and it's just taking a little bit of rocket damage to the side. And more damage here, but he's not got the LG out. And Matr0x gonna clean up another frag. Now what's gonna happen is Ince is gonna fly into the lava somehow, and he's gonna go to -1, and then he's gonna gauntlet Matr0x in the face while he has 200, and Ince is gonna go back to 0. That's how it works at this point. Oh, double rocket! Ince with some good shots as well! 7 health left for the pole. And what is this lag going on? Is this me dropping the frames? I'd love to tell my flatmates to stop going crazy with the internet now. That would really benefit me. Looks like it's settled down once again. Definitely going to have to rectify this for the weekend. But it should be alright. Maybe it is the Twitch. So at the moment, Bruno gets caught out as he goes up the bounce pad. 5-0 now. So it looks like we're getting closer and closer to the semis. And it looks like Ince might be casting it with me. Oh wow, nice rocket by Ince, but it's not going to be enough. Matr0x still high and mighty, riding the bare minimum of control. But all of the frags going in his favour at the moment. You've got to be careful, another rocket could end his life quite easily. Ince stealing that mega health, so could we see a last 4-minute burst of control from our Portuguese player here? That's right, if you didn't know, Ince is from Portugal, currently residing in Spain. And you know, he plays with a mouse. I don't. Maybe he's using his 3.0 this time, but he usually uses the ball mouse for some odd reason, and he plays on 60 Hz, and still manages to hit 40+% lightning gun most of the time. Oh, in such a bad position there for the Rockets. It hurt him a lot. There's going to be LG on LG. The 50 H bubble gone, and Ince is going to get a frag. We're seeing the chat box appearing from Matr0x. And there should be one yellow here for Ince. There is. The red is going to be up already. Some nice shaft work there by Ince. So he's going to be able to pick up this next red. He's got it. There might be a yellow over the other side of the map. But it looks like Matr0x will get that one. Why is he at red so soon? He was there just a moment ago. I'm reading someone in chat like, I've been using 60 Hz as an excuse now. You know, Bruno doesn't make excuses. He just sucks at Quake anyway. No, I joke. But he's really the kind of player who's really not bothered by the gear that he uses, and he just kind of gets on and plays with it. And it, after quite a lot of the time, it really works out nicely for him. He's got to a high level, but here it is, shaft fight in the middle, and Ince is going to come out on top. 9 HP left. Is it going to be a race over to the 50 health bubble? No, he doesn't get it. You know, if he had maybe 20 more health, that would have been 100% plasma and probably a frag for the Portuguese guy. Oh, air rocket there. Matr0x looks to follow it up, but looking for a clever shot. It's not going to work from that time. Direct rocket. Ince goes down once more. It is 8-2. I'm going to check that I'm not dropping too many frames again. I'm not. And Matr0x can start his victory lap around the map. He's just going to hunt on the bare minimum. There it is, Plasma versus LG! It's going to be one for another. Both of the players go down. We're going to see another fight up at the top. Bruno looking for those long distance rockets. Oh, he does manage to hit one. Looks for another shot, but Matr0x is just going to run up to him with the LG. No, 1 health left. Did he run out of clips just then? That is bad timing. That's really bad timing. Okay. Please stop, guys. I can't take it anymore. This Lost Worlds game just doesn't make sense to me anymore. What is it with these guys? Ah, dear. And finally, these guys will halt the craziness. And Matr0x just kind of like, I'm going to rocket jump around the map because I can. I don't want the 50 health bubble because I've already owned you. Let's Ince get one more frag on the board. For all I know, there could be another 6 more. There's a big rocket. He looks for another shot. He's giving him the air shot, but he doesn't manage to land it. Matr0x is going to go through to the semi-finals, and Ince is going to come back on Skype. GG.